Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is the second NBA based predictions video. Yes, so this one is the 2021-2022 NBA conference seedings. Yeah, so we'll be right back. So at 15th, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers, who in my mind, I don't think their team has improved much over last year. Yeah, they will definitely grab some snags and some scalps here and there. Yeah, but I think they're going to come last in the Eastern Conference. So 14th is the Indiana Pacers. Let me tell you, I kind of know nothing about this Indiana Pacers team. I don't even know who's there. I do know TJ Warren's there, but maybe TJ McConnell, or maybe he's gone. Yeah, so that's why I have the Pacers coming in 14th. 13th is the Washington Wizards, who I said this in my awards prediction video, that I think the Wizards team is like one of the weakest teams, just because you've got Bradley Beal, you've got Rui Hachimura. Sorry, pronounced that wrong? Yeah, but the Wizards don't have much star power apart from Beal. Yeah. So 12th is going to be the Detroit Pistons, which once again, they don't have much star power with their team, but they won't be far off making the playoffs or even the play-in. Yeah. So 11th is the Orlando Magic, which they have Markelle Fultz. I think they got Jalen Suggs, or Jaden Suggs. Someone Suggs. Yeah, so they will be around 10th to 11th, which I have them as 11th. 10th is the Toronto Raptors, which with that, they've only got Siakam. They lost Valanciunas, even though they lost Valanciunas years ago. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where they come this year. They will be around it. Yeah. So, but I've got them coming in at number 10. Number 9 might be a shock to you. I have it being the New York Knicks, which personally for me, the league has grown a bit stronger this year. But if you've got Randall, you've got Derrick Rose, you've got Emmanuel Quickly. I forgot who's on the Knicks, but I don't know. I feel stupid. Yeah. You've got on the Knicks, you've got them. You've got him. Oh, wait, let me have a look on the Knicks. So for the Knicks, you've got Nerlens Noel, you've got Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, Obi Toppin, I forgot him. Yeah, you've got Taj Gibson, you've got Derrick Rose, you've got Kemba, that's true. You've got Evan Fournier, you've got Kevin Knox II, you've got RJ Barrett, you've got Alec Burks. It's like that team will definitely grab some wins here and there. It just personally don't see them making the playoffs. At the 8th spot though, it is the Charlotte Hornets, which for them you've got obviously LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Kelly Oubre Jr. moved there from the Suns. You've got PJ Washington, you've got Miles Plumlee, NBA star for the Perth Wildcats, who played here in 2019-2020. He was a good player. His brother, Mason Plumlee. You've got Jalen McDaniels. You've got Miles Bridges. Yeah. So it's like that team will be good. They will just slot in to the 8th spot. 7th might be, once again, another surprising one to everyone. I have the Boston Celtics coming in at 7. So with 7, I think since they lost Kemba, but they gained Dennis Schroeder, who I will say is not as good as Kemba, but they're stacked with point guards. Because you've got Dennis Schroeder, Marcus Smart, Romeo Langford, which I guess you can say he's a shooting guard. Yeah, but then you've got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Jabari Parker, Grant Williams, Enes Kanter's there as well. So they're definitely going to come 7th. 6 is going to be the Atlanta Hawks, which I cannot say much about them, but their team is definitely better than last season, even though I don't know how. Just since then, you've got Clint Capella, you've got Trae Young, you've got Cam Reddish, you've got Danilo Gallinari, you've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, you've got the lethal 6-man of the year winner for like 4 years straight, Lou Williams. Yeah, but I've got them coming in 6th. Number 5 is the Chicago Bulls, which with these Bulls, I was deciding to put them 6th or 4th, because with the additions of Vucevic, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine's still there, DeMar DeRozan, that team is gonna do bits. But I just couldn't put them above any of the other teams. So 4th is the Philadelphia 76ers, which as of today, I'm recording this on the 13th of October 2021, on the Wednesday. Ben Simmons is still there. I think he's starting to turn up to training, just because he knows he's going to lose a shit ton of money. Yeah. So, and Embiid, you've got Tobias Harris, you've got Matisse Thybulle. Yeah. 3rd is the Miami Heat, with their team, their rosters kind of stayed similar, but they've just added Kyle Lowry to this team, which will be a huge contributor for Jimmy Butler on the offensive end. It takes some more pressure off him. 2nd is Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks, which they will once again have a real good team this season, but they will be beaten in the seedings just by one team. You probably know who that team is now. It is the Brooklyn Nets. The KD, the Kyrie, the James Harden, the Blake Griffin, the LaMarcus Aldridge, the Paul Millsap. That Nets team is fucking stacked. It's the same thing going to happen with the Lakers possible. Is the team too old? An injury is going to happen. But for me, I have the Brooklyn Nets being number 1 in the Eastern Conference. While there's still some controversy over if Kyrie is going to be able to play, because I think the Nets boss or someone said that he's not allowed to play home games, which makes sense, because the Brooklyn area is in like the vaccine mandate or something. And then you've got the away games that the Nets have said that he might not even be allowed to play because they choose not to, which I think is entirely up to the club. Yeah. So that's why the Nets are number 1. We'll be back for the Western Conference in a minute. So we're back, but this time we are doing the Western Conference. I'm going to smash through this conference real quickly because I've still got a couple videos to record later. Yes. So at number 15 or 15th seed, I have the Houston Rockets. I just don't think their team has enough experience in the whole NBA system. So that's why I have them 15th. 14 is the Greg Popovich-led San Antonio Spurs, which this might seem like a shock to you, just because the Spurs hadn't missed the playoffs for like, nearly 20 years as of like 2018-19 playoffs, I believe. Which they made that one, but then they didn't make the season after. Yeah, so the Spurs have just lost Mills. Greg Popovich is getting up there with age, but even though he will still be a good coach, I just think the Spurs team isn't as stacked as it used to be. You've got Bryn Forbes, Devontae Murray. Yeah. So 13th is the Oklahoma City Thunder, which once again, this team isn't as stacked as it used to be, but you can't expect that. But they've got Josh Giddey, so that'll be a massive factor towards how well they go if he plays, because I think he will be playing the shooting guard role beside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or they might play him as a backup. Yeah. So 12 is the New Orleans Pelicans. Don't know much to say about them. They just lost Lonzo, but Zion, if he stays fit, the Pelicans are going to have a good season. 11 is the Portland Trailblazers. With them, this was a hard one to pick where, because they've still got Damian Lillard, they've still got CJ McCollum. It's just, they don't seem as strong around them. Yeah, sorry about that. Stop. Yeah, so at 10, I've got the Sacramento Kings. Their team just seems a lot more better than last year, because they added Davion Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell got traded to the Kings. I'm kidding. It's Davion Mitchell, a point guard. Yeah, and De'Aaron Fox. So in 9, just outside of the playoff spots, it is the Memphis Grizzlies. In 8, it is the Minnesota Timberwolves. For them, they have D'Angelo Russell, which I think this is going to be a full season there for him, and hopefully a fit season. Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah. 7th is the Los Angeles Clippers, who last season they came between 2nd and 4th, I believe. But as of now, it's rumoured that Kawhi Leonard is not fit or won't be fit to play for half of the season till like January time, I believe. Yes, so I don't think Paul George will be able to carry the Clippers up to like 4th again himself. But who knows? This is what predictions are for. 6 is probably one of the shocks of the season, is the Golden State Warriors. I say this just because Curry's back. Well, he was back last season. Clay's going to be back halfway through the season. You've got Jordan Poole, who's been having great preseason games. You've got Iggy back. You've got Iggy there. You've got Draymond Green. Jordan Bell's back. Andrew Wiggins is there. Avery Bradley. Jonathan Kuminga. Kevin Looney. Gary Payton II. They've got Nemanja Bjelica. James Wiseman is injured, but he'll come back halfway through the season or something. Yeah, so that's why they're 6th. In 5th is the Luka Doncic-led Dallas Mavericks and the Porzingis one. Yeah, so the Mavs are going to have a good season this year and come in at 5th. 4th, it's going to be the Phoenix Suns with their duo of Chris Paul and Devin Booker, which last season, they made the NBA Finals, but they lost to the Bucks in 6 or 7. Yeah, so they will continue that run. We'll make the playoffs. We'll have a deep run into the playoffs until someone comes up against them. Yeah. So the 3rd is the Utah Jazz. What do I have to say about them? They've always been consistent. 2nd is the Denver Nuggets, which MVP Jokic is going to come and try and take an MVP off of whoever it is this season. He's going to try and keep it for himself. But they're just going to fall short to my boys, my team, the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not being biased because I truly think that this Lakers team will kick into gear, because Westbrook hasn't been playing the best in preseason, but, it's only preseason. AD, healthy, hopefully. LeBron's going to have another normal year for him. Yeah. Westbrook there, and you've got Carmelo Anthony. Trevor Ariza will be back in couple months. Oh, Dwight Howard, I don't know much about my Lakers team, even though I should. Yeah. So that's the Western Conference. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of content from me, you can click the little red subscribe button down below. But I'm not forcing you. I haven't, and I probably will try not to. So yeah, I got 2 more NBA videos, NBA prediction videos coming before Sunday, and hopefully on Sunday I have another video for you all. So yeah, see ya.